In what could be a crushing blow to the terrifying spread of the world's most dreaded terror organization, Radio Iran has announced that chief of the ISIS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, is dead. Providing no further details, the state-run Radio Iran agency tweeted a short while ago that the ISIS chief has died. A week ago, sources had told UK's Guardian newspaper that Baghdadi had suffered serious injuries during an attack by US fighter jets that bombed eastern Iraq in March. The wounds were reported to be so bad that Baghdadi nearly died, but had been slowly nursed back to a stable state at a hidden location. The Radio Iran report, if true, suggests that he never recovered from those injuries. There have been rumors in the past of Baghdadi's health, though the Radio Iran report is the first report that categorically states Baghdadi is dead. I want to cut across to our strategic affairs editor, Gaurav Sawant. He joins me in the newsroom for more details coming in. Gaurav, there was word earlier that Baghdadi had suffered severe injuries, and now the latest coming in that he's actually dead. Can you've been tracking the wires. What's the latest that you're picking up?
Well, there is a lot of skepticism. Radio Iran has done this story saying Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi has died of his injuries. There was an airstrike on the 18th of March and he had apparently been unwell after that. Some of these injuries, according to unnamed sources in the Iraqi forces, had been severe. In fact, those reports at that point of time had claimed that he had been moved to al-Baghdadi for safety, security and for recuperation. But the Pentagon at that time had also denied those reports. After that, these reports had died down. Now, reports of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi being killed in airstrikes have, surfaced several times in the past, never confirmed. After the March 18th airstrike, several ISIS handles had in fact chosen to deny this piece of information. However, there wasn't a new video or a statement that came out or even a picture of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. But just now there is this Radio Iran claim which is being greeted with some skepticism, Preeti.
Gaurav, if you give the benefit of doubt to this particular report, what does it actually mean for the ISIS? Is it like the Al-Qaeda that really nothing matters because, somebody will rise from the ranks and take that space?
Well, the ISIS, according to the Pentagon, now ceases to be a military force. It is now more like a terrorist organization. That is what the Pentagon claims. They say that they've degraded ISIS, that they no longer have military capabilities to launch military-level strikes, fight like an organized army. They had tanks initially, they had armored personal carriers, they had the American Humvees that had been stolen from the Iraqi army, and then they were marching on and taking new territory. They had taken over a large part of Syria, they'd taken over a part of Iraq, and that was like the ISIS territory with their flag. While they are still holding on to some of that territory, they are no longer marching towards Baghdad. That has been halted. They cease to exist as a military force because US aircraft, NATO aircraft, they're flying over these skies. And the moment ISIS surfaces, ISIS vehicles surface, they're bombed. And so that is why it's like a terrorist group. Another terrorist will take over, even if this news is to be true. Once again, skepticism not confirmed by the US. They still think that he's hiding out there somewhere.
So, now, Gaurav, isn't it, finally, isn't it a wait and watch thing? It is maybe wait for a video to be released by the ISIS, which debunks this news report?
Several military analysts say that this could well be a part of psychological warfare, psyops, either to, lower the morale of ISIS cadre, or to try an effort to smoke him out. He will perhaps, just for his cadre's sake, his army's sake, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi may come out with a video, may come out with an audio, there may be pictures, and that could give a clue about where he could well be hiding. So this could well be a part of psyops. It remains, we'll have to wait and watch for more on this story.
All right, appreciate you joining us. Strategic Affairs Editor Gaurav Sawant getting us up to speed with that latest development. High amount of skepticism attached to that news piece. We'll keep tracking details there.